She sat there watching her father punch this man repeatedly, holding her little pink shovel and bucket, doing her best to build a sandcastle. This was her 7th birthday and she didn't know what was going on. It wasn't until her 13th birthday that she finally asked her mom about it. With a sad look but yet a proud voice, her mom explained, "Your dad noticed a man with a camera pointed at our spot on the beach. When he went to confront the man, he could see he had been taking pictures of you. So he did what any father would do." At first, she still didn't understand. Why would that make dad so angry? That was the day Ashley's world would change forever. I'm telling you, I heard something. As Ashley paces through her dorm, she's on the phone with her friend. "Ash, I get why you're paranoid, but you've done this for years and you've always found nothing. Do you want me to come by?" Ashley took a breath. No, you're right. I'm gonna go shower and try to get some sleep. Thank you, Jen. When you feel like you're being watched, everything seems harder. She didn't feel comfortable in her own bathroom, getting undressed, trying to relax. Everything that sounded comforting sounded vulnerable. About 20 minutes later, Ashley emerges from the bathroom, fully dressed, her hair wrapped in a towel, feeling a bit more relaxed. Standing in her living room, she began pushing around the towel on her head, bending over to remove it. As she stands up, flipping her hair back, she closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. And that's when she heard it, as clear as it's ever been. What she heard was digital? It reminded her of a walkie-talkie as it connects. It was only for a split second, but she knew she heard it. Her eyes were laser focused on the ceiling fan. Had she heard it from there? Did it come from her ceiling fan? 1,000 questions ran through her head. It felt like hours, but it only been seconds. She needed to get the ladder. Ashley's moving towards her closet, but her body feels like it wasn't hers. It felt like she was a mannequin. With each step, she had to force her knees to bend. Each step back into the living room felt like sinking into the floor deeper and deeper. She knew she needed to check, but did she really want to know? This time felt different to her than the last ones. This one felt real. She had made it back to the ceiling fan, but hadn't put the ladder down yet. She wished her dad was there. It was all she could think about. She had enjoyed her freedom, but now she felt like she needed protection again. She closed her eyes and put the ladder down. Those 3 steps took every bit of energy her legs had left. She took another breath and reached her hand up. Nothing. Wait, her heart stopped. It wasn't very big, but it wasn't supposed to be there. As she pulled on it, she could hear the Velcro tearing. It felt as it tore that the air in her lungs was being ripped out. As it breaks free, she gasps for air. Slowly, she brings her arm down to see a small black box with a few holes and a small camera bump. She turned the camera to face her, and that's when she heard it for the last time. The same noise she'd been hearing, now in her hands. Ashley's eyes widen as she's holding her breath, and a faint voice comes from inside the box. "Sorry." She hears a small pop from inside the box, and the smell of burning plastic comes before she notices the smoke.